Welcome to the Four Listeners Program. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for checking us out this week. On the mics this week is the Z-Man. What's up, Z?
The finger bus is coming, everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco and intercity disco.
Okay.
That was a short one.
A short one. There you go. On the other mic is the mighty Ganthor. What's up, Ganthor?
That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, I thought there might have been a little bit more, so we can get down to it. You know what I'm saying?
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we didn't need it. All right. What up, everybody? I'm Spear. This week, something must be done about amusement parks. As we've established last week, I do not like fun.
You suck.
I do not like fun. And amusement parks, I suppose, are where you are supposed to have fun. Right?
So what's your beef?
Same thing like last week. Crowds.
A lot of people. Yep.
Lines.
A lot of lines.
I will never understand why you wait on a line. Wait in a
Where?
line.
Okay, thank you.
Wait in a line for an hour and a half for a minute and a half long ride. Happens every time, right? You go up, you go down, you go around a few times, and then you're off. And it's like, what did you just wait an hour and a half for?
It's experience, man.
Experience of what?
Experience of almost dying or feeling like you're dying or doing things you can't do in real life without actually having to worry about dying.
All right, fine. So the thrill of it or what have you, but is there not a better way to manage to get people through this thing? I mean, I gotta believe that after all the years of amusement parks and all the experience built up, that we haven't figured out queue management to the point where we can get people through and on these rides as soon as humanly possible.
And the fact that you actually have to sit there and physically wait in that line instead of doing something more useful.
Right. You're standing there. You're just standing there. And more often than not, folks go to amusement parks during the summer. Fair statement?
I don't think they're open in the winter, but yes.
Right, so fair statement. 9 times out of 10, you're standing there in the hot.
Do you mean heat?
Yeah, the hot. Yeah, the hot. The heat. You're standing out there in the heat. Come on, fuck you, Ganthor. Why do you gotta give me shit?
That's what I do, man.
You're standing out there. It's fucking hot. And you have no recourse. You were just out there, standing there.
I've seen people pass out at parks.
I almost did at Hershey Park when I was in middle school. I was pretty hungry. I hadn't eaten lunch in a while.
Standing in line for a roller coaster.
No, waiting in the cafeteria at Minetown Vittles, I think it's called.
You passed out from being hungry while waiting in line in a cafeteria.
I almost passed out, yeah.
While waiting in line for food.
Yep.
That would have been so ironic. I almost wish you did pass out.
Thanks.
You
know what that would have done to my head, the fall that it has from this height?
Would have knocked your ass out.
Cracked my head open.
Cracked your head open. I mean, have you not experienced this, Ganthor, where you are just standing there in line, waiting for a ride?
Yeah, I noticed this the other day. We were at an amusement park on Friday, and I got irrationally angry about the lack of efficient ride seating, where, it'd be 2 doucher little shit kids, and they'd each need their own cart or whatever, instead of riding together like everybody else would do, and you multiply that by 5, and pretty soon it takes 4 times as long to get on the damn ride than it should have.
Yeah, I mean, they have, I want to go back to queue management here. So, like, Disney, don't they have, like, this thing where you can, like, clock in and then they'll call you when it's the right time or something?
Fast Pass is genius, right? So what you do when you go, for all the big attractions, you can walk up, you slide your card in there, and you get back a ticket that has a wait time for you to come back. So you come back, like you can go in there at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it'll give you back the ticket that says come back between 1 and 3.
And then,
see, I'd rather have a planned out itinerary.
Well, you need to do this, though, but you need to have this planned out. So what they tell you to do is they tell you to, when you first get to the park, to run to the most popular attraction, send a runner. They literally call them runners. Send your fastest representative out to where you get the fast passes for the most popular attractions, because they will only hand out so many fast passes in a day. So you get out there, you get the fast pass. You may get there at 9 o'clock in the morning, and so many other people have gotten there before you that your next available fast pass time is 1 o'clock.
That's what about old people? What about handicapped people?
Nope, no help there. You better have somebody fast. Either that or you get your walker moving, Grandpa. You know?
So that's bullshit. You know what? You should be able to do that all electronically for every ride that you want to go on for every person that you have. And then it gives you the times and you be there. And it's all coordinated. It's like your class schedule for college. None of this bullshit running to get there. That's ridiculous.
So you register for rides.
Yeah.
So have you heard the other thing where like people, handicapped people in wheelchairs, are renting themselves out as guides, so that they get to use the handicap entrances,
and they skip the lines because the handicap folks go through the same entrance as the fast pass, and you skip all the lines. So they're actually renting themselves out for a free vacation.
Basically, if you don't know any handicapped people and you want to be able to take advantage of the handicapped stuff, because everybody with the handicapped person gets to ride with them, right?
Correct.
They don't get free vacations; they get fucking money, dude. People pay big bucks for these people.
Yeah, that's damn right. Yep.
Fucking disability. I don't even know what you want to. I don't even know how to.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. I hope they get. It's like, I don't want to say this, but it's like the kind of people you want to hope to get cancer.
You want to slip in a puddle of AIDS and die.
It's not even bad enough that you're in a fucking wheelchair. Now I hope you get cancer.
I'll say this: when I went to Disney the last time, I made the critical error of going during spring break, and the crowds. I mean, you know, it was arm to arm with people just walking through. The crowds were unbelievable, and it's like everyone has someplace to go. You know, I mean, Disney's supposed to be like I don't know, it's the happy fun place. It shouldn't be kill or be killed to get from one end of the park to the other.
Yeah, why don't they have cross-park trams, cross-park escalator pads?
Failing that, at least behave like human fucking beings. Like, my problem wasn't with the crowd itself; it was the behavior of the crowd. Like, people in general are just fucking douchebags.
Yeah, those people suck.
And like, it forces you to be a douchebag. It's like, you know, you get elbowed, you get jostled. You're like, what the fuck? It angers you. You know what I mean? It stresses you out. You're supposed to be on vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't get why you go to Disney for vacation, because it does not seem relaxing.
No, it's not. I assure you of this. Certainly not during spring break. Maybe if you go off-season, you know, when the crowds aren't as heavy and you have the opportunity to just go on all the rides, maybe. But this isn't a problem that's unique to Disney. I mean, it's any amusement park that you go to during peak season. It's just nonstop crazy.
Have you been to Dutch Wonderland, Spear?
I have never been to Dutch Wonderland.
It is the worst place that you could go.
Well, let's go on the premise of what it is first. It is a theme park about Amish people, or Dutch people, excuse me. So they don't have any licensed characters. There's none of their. I was actually just looking at their website. You don't know any of the people that are there. Like, there's like a princess, and there's this like dragon, and there's none of these people are anybody you've ever seen.
Do they have electricity?
It had electricity.
All right, cool.
You didn't have to worry about like some dude in the back spinning a wheel or something.
Okay. I don't know if one of the rides was like churning butter.
How can we trick kids into doing our work for us?
Don't give them any ideas.
They're all pulling on ropes in order to raise a barn.
I would actually probably go on the barn raising ride.
Do you like amusement parks better or water parks?
Water parks are the dumbest invention ever.
Did you have a bad experience there, Ganthor?
Yeah, last water park we went to, they wouldn't let my daughter ride the tube slide with me, so she got all upset and cried, but it was okay because she eventually got diarrhea in one of the pools. So I feel like I came out on the winning side on top on that encounter.
That's very funny.
Here's something else about amusement parks. A lot of amusement parks have those, like the games, right, where you toss the ring at the bottles or the basketball hoop thing.
Carney rip-offs.
Right. Every time you get ripped off with them. Every time.
You still do it.
You still do it. Like, I remember going on a blind date, and I went to Coney Island, to Astroland in Coney Island, Brooklyn, and they had one of those basketball shooting games, and it was like $2 to shoot. So I shoot. I get one in. I get like a little doll, and then the guy starts going, well, you know, I'll give you a free shot. If you get it, you could trade up to something bigger. I'm going, huh? Next thing I know, I've taken 10 shots. I'm now $20 in the hole, and now I have, he's like, but he keeps playing on me. He's like, you can get the bigger one for your girl there. You can get the bigger one for your girl there. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Aren't you a man? Why haven't you won the bigger prize yet?
Exactly.
He played you.
I got like a violin. So like $20 later, I'm walking
he had his
away.
way with you like I had mine with.
Yeah. So Ganthor, do you ever run across any of these with your kids?
Yeah, they usually want to do them. So I'll do the little kiddie ones where they're guaranteed to get something, but I won't do any of the other rip-off.
So my kid's favorite is the water gun shooting game where you have to get the thing to go up or the balloon to pop or whatever. You know
Yep.
what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And usually he'll want to play it when there's nobody there. So
He doesn't get that you get a better price if there's more people.
Well, not only that, but you have to pay for 2 spots, right? You can't just play.
Right.
Right. So now I'm paying double or triple in order to just get him to play the game and then win whatever goofy thing that they fucking come up with. Same thing with like whack-a-mole or some shit. It's like, oh, I want to play whack-a-mole, Dad. I want to play whack-a-mole. I'm like, fucking whack-a-mole. And it's the same thing, right? Because then he sucks at whack-a-mole, so I have to play in order for him to get the fucking stupid-ass thing that they give out.
Are you any good at whack-a-mole?
I'm a little bit better than he is. I'll leave it at that.
You're probably pretty good at whacking, I imagine.
I have lots of practice at that. Yeah, I get killed on that all the time. The goddamn games. I end up paying $5 for something that can't be more than fucking.
Yeah, you could probably bought it at the dollar store.
Right. Some goofy
That's what you
little
should do next time.
teddy bear or some fucking smiley looking. I don't know.
Dude, I had to play a game of horse today, and I swear our rim was worse than the basketball competitions at a carnival.
They're all bent the wrong way, and it can only go in one particular like.
Well, no, I mean
Perfect.
like the ball's inflated so hard that it could just barely nip the rim, and it
just bounce.
shoots into
Pachong!
orbit.
Yep.
That's what it was like all day today. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, all those games are just fucking rigged against you.
Yeah, it's like the house in Vegas.
Yeah, it's a moonshot. But yet you're compelled to play them because you see
No,
them.
you're compelled to play them.
Well, people are compelled to play them because they see these big giant ass teddy bears. You know what I'm talking about? Like the big giant things that they have hanging.
Dude, you're talking to a guy who fucking wore that thing as his Halloween costume for 6 years.
Right. So you had to win it somewhere.
I found it in the trash.
Well, somebody had to win it at some point. Somebody won one of those ring toss games for you to walk around with Bloopy.
Yep.
But you see people walking around with them.
Well, that's what they make sure that there's some people win because otherwise nobody's going to come play.
Right. So you see them walking around with them, and it's like, oh well, that guy did it. Maybe I can do it too. And it's like, fucking nobody. You probably just handed it to somebody. It's probably a park employee that's walking around, giving somebody the impression that they won.
And they set it up just like a popcorn at a movie theater. It's just like, oh, I gotta have it. You gotta have it. As soon as you see it, you get there. You see smell the
Funnel
fried
cake.
the fried dough, funnel
yeah.
cake, and you're like, oh, here's the games. I'll pay $10 for that lemonade.
Oh my god! Exactly right. Exactly.
It's fucking
right.
hot as balls.
That's exactly right. What's your favorite ride? What's your favorite type of ride at the amusement
That's
park?
good. That's a good question. I like the spinning ones. I like the ones where they spin you around real fast. The Gravitron, they suck you to the wall.
The Tilt-A-Whirl, that kind of
Tilt-A-Whirl,
shit.
any of the scramblers.
Scrambler.
Yeah, I dig all those. I do not like the sensation of free fall. So I'll do roller coasters if they don't have a big first drop.
Cosmotron smells like your mom.
What?
Said Cosmotron sounds like your mom.
That's
It would have been funnier if you said Cosmotron smells like your
which
mom.
is what I heard.
I kind of did. I mixed it up. I choked.
All right, well,
Panicked on that.
you should have went with where you went.
How about you, Ganthor? What's your
I
your
like the
favorite
thrill
type of ride?
rides.
The roller coaster types of deals?
Not necessarily, not the roller coaster ones, but the drop ones or the shoot you up really fast ones.
See, I'm not a big fan of the free fall types of things. Like there's a ride at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey called Free Fall, and all you do is you go up and you go down, and that's it. That's it. And you wait in line for this ride during peak periods for up to an hour to do what? To go up and to go down, and that's all there is to it.
But it goes back to what I was saying before. The whole point is that you're falling what is it, like 10 stories or something like that?
It's about that, yeah.
And you know that there's no fear of you dying unless, of course, you have long hair and it gets caught up in the mechanisms and rips your head off. But
Or the ride breaks.
the ride breaks and you fall off and die. But for the most part, you're going to be okay.
Right.
Or that roller coaster terrorist strikes.
Oh, but that brings up the point of the local fucking fairs.
Yeah.
You ever been to those things where like you have no idea if that toothless man knows how to fucking set up a ride?
Yeah, so every time those things come around, the Greek festivals or the
Oh, those things scare the crap out of me.
but they're all kids rides too, right? So it's like you're bringing your kids and there's these, you're putting them on these rides that you're like, I don't know.
You know, there's no real safety board that checks these things out.
Like you get in the Ferris wheel and the Ferris wheel goes up maybe, I don't know, 5-6 stories. And then you're up there, and they're letting people off, so you're stopped, and you're just praying to God that it'll start up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've seen way too many bad movies that people die on those things.
Oh, God. But I
That's
mean,
because they get in fights with secret agents, and they have to climb all over the Ferris wheel. If you just stay in your gondola, I think you'll be fine.
is that true? Is that what it is? So I'm okay as long as there isn't a secret agent fight going on. Some ninja shit, as people are just bouncing up and down gondolas.
Or a superhero or villain of some sort.
All right, well, that's good. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep my eye out for ninjas.
Fucking ninjas.
That's a good tip there, Ganthor. So what must be done about this?
I went to Busch Gardens once in college, and I swear every single big ride was broken. So that kind of sucks about amusement parks.
There you go.
We ended up complaining and got
Free tickets just to come back again and sit in more lines with no working
right.
things.
Exactly. I didn't even get my free ticket because I was never going back to Busch Gardens. Some other kid who lived in Williamsburg got them.
There you go. A little charity
So
there.
that sucks. That sucks about amusement parks.
That sucks. What must be done about that, Ganthor?
Design stuff so it doesn't break.
Fucking right.
Or maintain
I mean,
stuff.
that doesn't seem so hard when it comes to thrill rides that can cause death, you know.
Right.
Should probably never break down at all, now that I think about it.
Damn straight. How about a little entertainment while you're in the queue?
Well, that's the Disney effect, right? They never let you see how long the line is. There's always another corner that you got to turn around. You're like, fuck.
Right.
I thought we were at the front, and nope, you're still at the back.
Yeah, and at least with Disney now, Disney did this. There for the Dumbo ride, the flying elephant shit. Now instead of waiting in line,
Flying what?
the flying elephant, the Dumbo flying elephant ride at fucking Disney. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I know.
Dumbo, flying elephant.
Yeah, I seen it.
All right. When you get in line for Dumbo, you don't actually wait in line. They call it an interactive queue. And what happens is you go into this building, and the next thing you know, there's this enormous fucking jungle gym. And then it's like the Thunderdome. You send all these kids in there, and then they all run around. There's like
And exchange germs.
oh, dude, it was crazy because you can't see them. It's one of those things where it's like there's nets, and you go up into the structure. And the kids are climbing all over the things, are climbing all over each other. You can't see them. Like, it's nightmarish.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Dude, you do not have children.
Yeah, that
Correct.
sounds terrible.
Sounds like a great way to kill time and not have to listen to your kid complaining that it's taking so long.
That
No, you got to worry about your kid getting in a fight,
Or
your kid getting picked on, your
hurt.
kid talking to the kid with cholera, your kid getting snatched by some perv.
Maybe you should just keep your kids at home and never let them out.
That's it. No fun of any kind. No fun of any kind. I would be perfectly happy if they just played cartoons. I think Six Flags does that. They play cartoons while you're waiting in line.
Yeah, I think they do that, if you remember that.
They play cartoons. Play cartoons. I'm okay with that.
I don't know why they don't have little moving carts or pods that you sit in that are air conditioned and have TVs and interactive games and all sorts of shit.
That's right.
You just sit down and it slowly winds its way up towards the front.
There you go, Ganthor. Fucking
Dude, I feel
technology.
like there's an opportunity for our consultant business to get some money.
Fucking technology right there, man.
Redo a Disney World.
Damn straight. All right, let's wrap this thing up. What did we learn about amusement parks, Z-Man?
I learned you can get cholera from putting your children in play toy bins.
What?
What, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. There's like something about putting your kid in a play bin, and then he gets cholera by talking to weird people.
Oh, in the up in the Terrordrome.
In the Terrordrome.
With the Dumbo, yeah. Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
Ganthor.
I'm going to invite you to test out my next Carney game.
Yeah,
Make
I'm
some money off you.
I'm an
You're an
easy mark.
incompetent addict is what you are,
I'm
sir.
an easy mark, sir. That is correct. What did I learn? What did I learn? What did I learn? You know, I should be better at this.
We should be taking notes.
After how many? 2 years and how many episodes?
It's 3 years. It's 3 years. It's 130-something episodes. I have finally fucked this up.
We're bad.
Usually I'm pretty good at this. Oh, fuck it.
We're not like wine. We're like meat left out on the kitchen counter.
Do not get better with age.
It gets brown and nasty and smelly.
Rotten. Even gets to a point even the flies don't come around.
Oh my god. Maggots crawling all over it. Holy shit. Alright, so if you like amusement parks, or if you don't like amusement parks and you want to sound off, let us know on the Facebook page, facebook.com/4listeners or 4listeners.com.
Wait, you can't go with that.
Why?
If you like cholera, or
if you like funnel cake.
If you like funnel cake, why don't you go ahead and let us know. If you like whack-a-mole.
you like to whack your mole.
If you like to whack your mole, why don't you let us know on the Facebook page. Facebook.com, whatever. Check us out on the iTunes or on Stitcher Radio. Search for 4 Listeners and we'll pop right on up. We thank you for checking us out this week, and we hope that you will check us out again next week. Thanks a bunch, everybody.